Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Niladri Mukherjee and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario. So no Tier 2 PR pathway for the year 2022, 2023 or maybe for the forthcoming future as well. That's what the Minister Sean Fraser has announced yesterday, and this came to be a shocking news for many of the potential aspirants that were expecting a Tier 2 PR pathway similar to the one that's been done previously were to come in this year as well. Now, to me, if you are following this channel for a little while, you know for a fact that I really do not believe in making videos based on the predictions, right? I believe in making videos on the topics that I know is happening and that I know can impact the lives of people. Now, Tier 2 PR pathway, when that was introduced the last time, it was done as an exceptional measure to get for the government to have the permanent residences target met. I am really not sure why people were hopeful about having another Tier 2 PR pathway for this year, because knock, 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 things are normal, right? Immigrants are coming from literally all over the world. LMIs are being approved, study visas are being happening as usual. Visit visas, yes, not so much, but that's not the topic of immigration anyways. The point is things are normal, so why would the government again give priorities to the to those temporarily are there in Canada? I mean, of course, if you're having some kind of a legal status, some kind of a temporary legal status, and you are in Canada, you will get some kind of an indirect preferential treatment, maybe by the government as well, at least before the election, at least before the next federal election. But Tier 2 PR pathway, for those of you that were expecting it to happen, were really not the case, because as I've said, things are normal, and why should the government again give priority or preference to those that are already in Canada as of right now, when they can get equally qualified people from outside Canada as well? Now, you have to understand that immigration is done from a perspective of filling a labor market shortage, to be able to make sure that government is able to fill up the required labor force that will pay them taxes for at least the next 20 or 30 years. Now, if they get equally qualified resources from outside Canada who can potentially can come to Canada maybe within a period of few months, for the government, it really does not make a lot of difference between somebody that is already in Canada and somebody that is coming from outside Canada from many perspectives. Yes, those that are there in Canada have some kind of a Canadian experience, maybe, or have received a Canadian education. That is an advantage. Those are advantages for sure. But that really does not mean that immigration will always happen only keeping those people, pool of people in mind. It is about giving equal opportunity to everybody, and a lot of folks are having very good CRSs, 480, 490 plus, even like 480, 485. Those are there in outside Canada. So the nutshell is that do not really rely on a lot of uh, external, I would say, forecast and all those things. It is important, if you are planning to come to Canada, in the foreseeable future, it is probably important for you to re-strategize your case, to be able to ensure that you are working with all the options in mind. It's not just about express entry, it's not just about PNP. Maybe you should look for studies as the backup option. Maybe you should have a visitor visa as well, to be able to meet those employers if that opportunity arises. I did not make any video on this topic because in my mind, I was almost certain that this is just a speculation. This is not going to happen. But as I've said, there is no point in saying that I know everything, which I do not know. I do not believe in forecasting something that I am really I don't have any official confirmation on. But the point is, there is no Tier 2 PR pathway. Obviously, if you're in Canada, being an international student or having some kind of a temporary worker status, you will get some kind of advantage from the government. But at the same time, this really does not mean that you will be prioritized like the way it's been done before over the outside Canada candidates as well. And really, the onus lies on you to make sure that you're able to utilize all your options on the table. If you need me to consult you to evaluate what really works for you in this particular situation of yours, feel free to drop me a line, contact at nuvonation.ca. Shall be glad to consult. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye now.